stuck in the same minimum wage job, no room to grow, unfulfilling work that you need to grind just to scrape by. Well, you're not alone. If you're new to Canada, newly immigrated here, or a young adult, stuck in this situation, don't lose hope. Today, we're going to tell you how to unstuck yourself, how to wiggle your way out of this situation, and get you that promotion that you've been waiting for, and hopefully get you out of a minimum wage job.
This is maple syrup.
We are here to show you the life of Canadian immigrant, the daily struggle, lifestyle, and how we adapt to Canadian culture. And you can decide if you should immigrate to Canada. Hey guys, Jim here. So today we're gonna take a look at how to get that promotion. If you just came to Canada and you're working at Superstore, you're working at the Source, you were at Vision Electronic, Virgin store, TELUS, you're in the service industry and you need to move up, you want to move up, you want to do better, watch the video. I'll tell you how to get that promotion, how to move up in the corporate world, and let's get started. The first thing you need to do is make sure you're with the right career. You're in the right situation, you're in the field that you're comfortable with. If you're not in that field, if you're an accountant but you work in a retail store as a sales clerk, you're not gonna get anywhere because that's not your field, that's not what you're good at. So look at yourself, make sure you're in the right place, and make sure your employer offer growth, not just better pay, but also how much you can learn from that employer, right? Growth. Can you learn from them? Can you be better working for them? What is the benefit staying on with them? Ask yourself, can you relate to the company culture, to their values? Now, if you're working for someone that you can't learn from, or their value is just completely off to what you're believing, you're not going anywhere. So first thing you need to do, look at what you're doing. Make sure you're at the right place for growth. So what is learning? What is growth? Now, if you're new to Canada or you're a young adult, you're probably in an entry-level kind of position. And you might be there for a while now. You might be feeling that you're stuck, but you need to look at a bigger picture. An entry-level job exists for you to learn. If you're in an entry-level job, that means there are usually room to grow. Maybe not within the company, but with experience. Now, if you're working as a junior sales, a junior accountant, or even a junior engineer, they're going to give you a lot of client information, a lot of grinding with a lot of procedure. You might not be handling the most important clients, but you're handling information, a job that nobody else wanted to do. See this as an opportunity to learn how to get this thing done. Learn how the company obtain their leads, because guess what? When you're a higher up, you're not gonna see this. This is a grunt work, obtaining leads, doing paperwork, finding, contacting clients. Learn. Use this opportunity to better yourself, to see how the company get things done. Now, if you have a dream to open your own business, you need to know more than your manager. You need to know as much as your boss do. And guess what? This is the place for you to do that, right? Be curious, ask questions, don't refuse work. Learn as much as you can from the company that you're with. It might not be the best paid right now, but the information that you're learning gonna serve you well. Identify what you're lacking. You need to be the best. You don't want the employer to promote you because you have the most experience, because that's gonna take you years and years. You want them to promote you because you're the best at what you do. They can always come to you and they can get result. If you're not good at communicating, practice talking. Practice talking to client, talk to your wife, talk to your girlfriend, talk to your family, talk to your friend, right? Observe how the other salesperson communicate, how your manager talk to the clients. You need to find an area that you can improve. Now, you don't have to be the best right away, but you want to learn from the best so you can eventually be the best. Now, if you need, like I mentioned before, to upgrade your education, do that. Most people who go back to school earn $30,000 more than their peers within a year. So going back to school is definitely an option. If you're lacking that education, if you're lacking that skill that just need a little more to push you forward, consider going back to school to make that happen. Prove yourself. You're just starting off, you're new to the company, they're not gonna promote you. You need to prove yourself. If you're a salesperson, if you're a junior accountant like I mentioned before, this is the place for you to learn and to prove that, hey, you deserve that promotion. You're not just a guy who's gonna be with the company for 2 or 3 years just, doing all the grunt work and then disappear. You need to prove yourself. Ask for opportunity. Don't sit still. They're giving you work, ask for more. Finish the work before they offer you a new one. Surprise your manager, surprise your boss. Go to them, ask questions, get more work for yourself. You need to prove that you're there and you mean business. You want to be better. Map out your career. You need to have a direction. You need to know which way you're heading, right? You need to know if you're going that way or you're going that way, right? And sometimes you need to be willing to take a step back. It can mean going back to school. It can mean resigning from the position that you like and going to the other direction to learn that skill that you're lacking, right? If you're looking to be a head of finance but you're working in sales, maybe it's a good idea to go back and learn how to do finance, right? If a director of sales is controlling the finance team as well, right? You're a sales guy, maybe switch your position, right? Take a step back, learn that side of the business. Sometimes taking a pay cut for a better position is thinking long term. So look at where you're at. Is there room for improvement? Is there a room for you to move around? Maybe it's not forward right away, but hey, sometimes you need to take 2 steps back to move 10 steps forward. Now, this is also the area that I can improve as well. Asking questions. Ask questions. Be curious. This is the area that I can also need that improvement. Being from Thailand, a lot of people from China, Asia in general, we were taught not to ask. You just sit and listen, right? Try to absorb that information as much as possible from your professor, from your school. That it's ingrained in us, right? But in North America, people value a curious mind. There are no stupid questions here. If you don't know something, ask. Ask for help. Show people around here that you're here to learn and to grow. Have a great work ethic and time management. If your boss say, I'll see you around 9 o'clock, be there before 9. If your boss say, I'll see you at 9:30, be there at 9:25, 9:20. If you tell your boss, I'll be there at 12, be there at 11:45. Be precise and don't compromise on the quality of your work. Don't take that shortcut that's gonna save you a couple of hours but sacrifice your overall quality. If your boss asks you, hey, when can you deliver this work? When can you finish this by? Don't overestimate yourself, right? Instead of telling your boss, hey, I'm gonna finish at 9 and you finish at 9:30, tell your boss, I'm gonna finish at 11 and give your work to him at 9:30. That's a much better look on yourself, right? Be smart about time management, be smart about what you say, what you do, right? And be humble. Don't overestimate yourself. Leaders are made, not born. You can be a born leader that never led. You need to learn how to be an effective leader. Listen to your peer and be genuine. Offer help whenever you can. Take time to learn about others, to learn about your coworker, to learn about your boss, to learn about the company, to learn about the work itself. And you need to adopt a win mindset. What does that mean, right? If I succeed, you succeed kind of mindset. If I make the company better, I'll have a better life. I'll have better paid. If I help my peers, if I help my coworker, eventually when your boss asks them, hey, who is the best guy in here? They're gonna point at you. Remember, you cannot lead if no one follow you. So be an effective leader, be compassionate, help everybody who needs help. Give them your time, give them your passion, give them your sincerity. This is the most important. Make yourself available. If you want to move ahead in your career, you need to put in your time. Ask for more assignment. Let's say your boss say, hey, he expects you to do 10 leads a day. Do 20, do 40, do 50, and ask for more leads. Don't be lazy. Take the workloads no one else wanted to do. Right? Oh my God, there's so much people to call. There's so much information for me to go through. Let me help you out. Be that person. Be that person that's always available to help. And be available to everyone, not just your boss. Because guess what? If your coworker doesn't like you, if your manager doesn't like you, only the boss like you, you're not gonna move anywhere still. People are gonna notice. Be that guy who everybody likes. Help everyone equally and be nice to everyone. People look up to people who help them. Be that person that everybody can gather around and say, hey, he's an effective leader. We want to follow him. Be that person and you will get that promotion. Alright guys, I hope you guys learned a couple of stuff from the video. If you want to move ahead, leave a comment down below, ask me more questions. I'm more than willing to share what I learned throughout my 10 years in Canada, right? And remember, like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. That's really helped me out. And as always, I'll see you all in the Great White North. Bye.